So I decided to do this solar oven activity. I thought this would be super fun and something that is a little bit more maybe geared towards upper grades. They can kind of handle melting things on their own. I mean, at the younger grades, this is something that's probably could be used as a whole class experiment, but I think in 4th and 5th grade they can handle doing this on their own. But yeah, so basically, the objective is to create a solar oven capable of melting 1 cup of chocolate chips using solar energy. So I really like how it gives them material options to choose from. Kind of guides them a little bit in that aspect, which I appreciate having my list of materials. And then kind of tells them what the testing process is and how it functions. Basically, just taking their ovens that they create outside and doing it in 1-minute intervals to see how it melts, which I think is super safe. And then I really like the questions that it asks and like how it guides the designing process. So how will you build your oven to melt chocolate? How will you utilize the sun's energy? And then I think that's really great just to get them starting to think. Imagine what ideas do you have for reaching your goal? What is your best idea? I think this is really good because it allows them, if they're like with working in teams, they can all kind of share their own ideas, but then at the end they have to pick the best one. So I think that's a really good collaborative activity. And then planning, draw their design, I think is super important for them to really be able to visualize it before they make it. What materials will you use? What is your plan for finishing? And the time allotted, super important time management skill there that they are given to help them with that. And then carry out their plan, test your design. Was it successful? Why or why not? Did it melt all the chocolate? How long did it take? I think these are super good questions, along with the improve. What was good about your design? What can you make better? Sorry, I can't read. But I think that these questions at the end are really good reflective questions that upper grades would be able to answer. Like, I'm just envisioning doing this with my 5th graders, my internship, and I think that they would have a lot of fun with this and really be able to run with it and do some cool things. The questions are very like diving deeper, not just surface level, and then that's it. And then using solar energy, like that's something that is talked about in the upper grades, like different types of energy. You start touching on that, so it can tie in well with the curriculum and that kind of thing. And even talking about what happens when you melt the chocolate. It goes from a solid to a liquid. Oh yeah, we've talked about that. When the molecules change. There's ways to bring in several different standards for 5th grade. I'm pretty sure solar energy is a 5th grade standard. Maybe not. But I know that they talk about energy at some point in the upper grades. So this is just a really cool way to do that. It's super engaging, and like you can do it over a couple of days. They can like do a different step every day type of thing, make it a whole week-long thing, and then at the end of the week they're able to really test them and see what's going on, which I think would be super fun. So, who doesn't love melting things and destroying things with solar energy? Why not? So that's my project. That's all I got.